Live from Crawford Studios,
it's CC and NJ Guy.
What's going on?
What's up? Good evening.
Hey, good evening. How are you guys?
Good.
Good.
That ding was our bell. So that's a bell we used for ghost hunting.
Oh,
Nice.
cool.
So right when you started, that ringed.
Yeah, this is actually this is probably a new haunted object, we have to say, from our last investigation. We brought her in means to see if something would attach itself, and I think something actually did. I don't know.
Yeah, it's active.
Okay. Yeah. Good night. I'll see you guys later.
I told you he wouldn't want to do anything.
No, I'm only kidding. That
No,
is too funny.
We gotta get you on an investigation with us one day.
Yeah, I might go. I'm not going to say 100% no.
Come on.
I can't believe it. You guys already talked me into
Right,
going
there you
on
go.
a freaking...
Everybody has to go.
Jeez.
Everybody has to go.
That
Everyone
is
has to
too
do it at
funny,
least
man.
one point in their time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fair enough. Yeah.
How did your video go?
Decent. We're like literally the underdogs of the paranormal community. It is so crazy. Like all our friends are very established and we're over here like, coasting through.
Hey, that's the best way to do it.
Yeah, and you're
Yeah,
trying.
definitely.
You're putting it out
Yeah.
there, which is awesome.
It was a fun video, though. She put a lot of like really fun, just little sound cues and jumps, and I don't know. I enjoyed every moment of it.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was really good. It was really good.
We investigated the Biltmore Hotel down in Los Angeles to communicate with the Black Dahlia.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, I've seen those done before.
Potentially
That's
communicate
crazy.
with her
You guys
too.
are great.
Thank
I'm
you.
sorry?
Thank you. Or stupid. I don't know. Either one. Little nuts. Who knows?
That is hilarious.
Did you ever get into a situation where you're there, you're in it, and you go, I don't know if this was a good idea?
Yeah.
Like, I think we should
Suicide
leave.
forest.
Yeah, the Suicide Forest. Hands down.
Really?
Once we were like
That's
deep in
gotta
there,
be
it's like,
crazy.
yeah.
It wasn't even being deep. It's our friend literally made a message that said like, hey, this is our names. If you don't hear from us in 24 hours, call the cops. We went missing. And so he like launched that to
Oh my
post
God.
if like we didn't return.
Yeah, we didn't return.
And when he did that, like even talking about it was giving me chills. I was like, oh my God, this is happening. Like,
It's
I might not
like-
return.
Oh shit, this is really
Yeah.
happening.
Yeah.
I think the great part, when you guys mentioned the last time that how the interpreter was getting scared
Oh, yeah.
because of what
He
he was.
Yeah, that was a crazy experience.
You said it was pretty intense. Like he was like freaked out by it.
Very much so, yeah.
Because we were playing the Ouija board, just me and him, and I don't know Japanese, and they know that. So it was spelling out big Japanese words, and he was like sweating bullets the whole time.
Yeah. Maybe we're like, what does that say?
Yeah.
Pretty much. I was like, what is
No,
this
you just saw
happening?
You just saw the fear in his eyes. He's like, shit.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
Dude. Yeah, no, see. Yeah. On second thought.
Yeah, right. So hey, you guys wanted to come on and talk about the Bohemia thing. We really
Yeah.
Yes, is
thought
that what
that was
we're
all
on here?
about.
Nick didn't tell me that we were on here for
we
that.
could do
So
anything,
let's
actually. I thought that's
go.
what you wanted.
Let's
You
go.
don't have to. You don't have to.
No, let's
Yeah,
do
yeah.
it.
Hey,
Just in case
All
we
right,
go
awesome.
missing.
all right.
Like, I'm all
Yeah,
for this.
for real.
Yeah.
Yes.
We might go missing too. Now we're accomplices.
Right. We're all
All of us are taken out.
For real. No, I run too fast.
What happened to CC and NJ Guy and Creepy Crawly?
Listen, I
Yeah.
can still climb fences.
We're all
too,
good.
man.
Hopping. Yeah, it's over. That is too funny. That is too funny.
Yes.
So now,
so
now, go ahead. You first. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go for it. Go for it.
No, I was gonna say. So, like anything that I've heard, as far as like the Bohemian Club was more of like I never really heard anything crazy about them. Except they were like the elite guys, and they just threw stupid parties and a bunch of boy stuff, and as old men. You know what I mean? This is the first time since you told us about it that I ever heard anything different.
Yeah. It goes deep.
So when I was 19, this is how the story goes. I went to San Francisco to look for a job. It was back in, not to age myself, but back when iPhones were like iPhone 1, iPhone 2, no GPS, nothing, right? So I go to San Francisco by myself, and I get nervous telling the story. But my friend was a waiter over at this restaurant that's on the coast of Pier 39. Do you remember the name? I forget the name.
I forgot the name of it.
So
I know where it's at.
I went in there, and they looked swamped. Like they looked like they needed help. And so the manager came up to me, and he's like, "You're Mina, you're so-and-so's friend. Like, we need your help. Like, let's do this interview." So I was like, okay, cool. I did a full-on interview, and next thing you know, right at the end, he was like, you know what? We're not looking for anyone right now, which was like really weird to me, but I was 19 and I wasn't going to question it. So I was like, okay, not a big deal. So right when I stepped out of that restaurant, no joke, I get a mysterious phone call from my phone and I pick it up. And it's this gentleman, and he says, hey, is this Mina? And I'm like, yeah, Mina's my last name. And he's like, you're located here, right outside this restaurant in San Francisco. And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, don't worry. I'm a member of the Bohemian Club. We're a very elite establishment. We have people like President Bush come to our establishment. And I heard that you're looking for a job. He's holding, Nick is holding my hand. He sees me fidgeting.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So the next thing I know, I was like, oh, yeah, I am looking for a job. And he was like, oh, we're hiring for cocktail waitresses. What's your measurements? I need your waist size, how tall you are, what's your weight. Yeah. And see, I was young and stupid, but I was like, why do you need that? And he's like, oh, for your uniform. And I'm like, now thinking back at it, I'm like, okay, you haven't even interviewed me and you're already getting my uniform ready for me, right? Little weird. And so I was like, oh yeah, this is my measurements. This is how tall I am, like a dummy. And then he was like, okay, this is the location. And he gave me the actual location to the Bohemian building.
Which is still there too.
San Francisco. He said, don't go through the main entrance. You're going to go down the alley and there's going to be a red door. You're going to knock on that door 5 times. No joke, 5 times, and we will let you in. And so I was, and the reason why I went is because he was like, you'll be paid like, it was crazy, like $30, $35 an hour for a 19-year-old back in that day. That's a lot of money. So I booked it over there. Absolutely. It was walking distance, and I saw the building. I saw that alley. I saw the door, and every inch of my body was like, don't do it. Don't be stupid. So I just walked away and I never thought about it. It wasn't until later that year I was dating another paranormal investigator, and he was like, do you not know about the Bohemian Club? And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, have you not seen this leaked footage of that woman screaming in the Bohemian Grove while they were sacrificing her supposedly? And I was like, no. So there's footage of that out there from 2004?
Yeah, it's like when YouTube was really kind of kicking off. Some guy snuck in there and videotaped that night. Saw a bunch of cloaked people, like a whole like a pagan tribute kind of sacrifice.
Wow.
Tribute. Yeah.
So this is when things get weird. So this whole Epstein thing happened. So it got me thinking.
They weren't weird already?
So I started researching, okay, how did they find me? And even ChatGPT, Google AI, they're like, it is very unlikely the Bohemian Club would contact you by phone. If you were going to be a member or working for them, you would have to be nominated by 2 members.
Evaluated by them.
You have to be evaluated, wait 3 months, have a FaceTime call, and you use the main entrance. So none of that happened. I don't know rich people. Yeah. I'm not like that.
So do you think somebody was trying to set you up and just get you to go to the door and see what would happen?
Yeah.
Dude, she would have got Epstein or something.
Yeah. So I have no idea. So we looked into what they really worship.
It's Moloch. It's one of an ancient deity that back in the day, you know how Yahweh and there's all other Israelite deities. Moloch was kind of branched off from when Yahweh was pulled into being more of a singular god, and Moloch became a demon, and he's the god of child sacrifice. So it's just just connecting the dots of everything happening is holy shit, okay, what's going on with the files, and then this happening, and then looking into what they do and what their deity is.
The video I posted, that's a famous boxer who came out very open about the fact that he went to the Bohemian Grove during a ritual and they were SAing him at the age of a toddler. And he went there multiple times and even saw them sexually assault other little ones.
Yeah, it's a lot of dark stuff with this place.
Yeah, and what's even crazier is that Bohemian Club, they say that they're Christian men, and they do this ritual to show that it's Christianity that conquered paganism, right? Which is kind of weird because they're out there in cloaks, burning fire like a pagan.
In front of a giant owl,
pagan does. Exactly.
Also, considering how many pagan traditions, carry over.
Exactly. But like Moloch, we found out his whole thing is that he deceives people. He comes off like a Christian, this deity, but he's actually negative and he feeds on children. So all this, I was like, man, that's crazy. So
And you actually had someone reach out to you that was
yeah,
attacked by them, and that she actually moved to a different country now because of it.
Because of it, she just left. And she told me to be careful. I had so many people tell me, like, you got to be careful because they could easily just take you out.
Well, look at all this Epstein stuff that's going. It's crazy.
I know.
The things that are coming out, and then the files they release, and you start reading them, and you're like, what is going on with these people?
Sounds like the plot of a horror movie.
Right, really.
Yeah.
For real.
Which is apropos to, we talk about, with
you guys know that the movie Eyes Wide Shut was supposed to be something in reference to that?
Really?
Not necessarily to Epstein, but sex trafficking children.
Well,
it was very subtle. Okay. When you go through the movie, somebody
and like the elite clubs and all that shit, and the weird shit that they do.
What about Pinocchio? Yeah. There's a whole dark thing with Pinocchio and the lot like
Pinocchio.
The kids being taken away to that island.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, and they get all drunk and stuff. They give the kids all alcohol.
Pinocchio. I heard Peter Pan also.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I thought you were trying to say it wasn't that.
Peter Pan, Pinocchio, like all of those little kid things, those movies were references, I guess.
And they even say it in the animated version, too. I think it was Jim Brewer who brought it up and was talking about it once.
Yeah.
How in that one part where they're talking about the kids and they don't come back.
Right.
No, I'm talking about Pinocchio.
Oh, okay.
Pinocchio.
Yeah,
that's super creepy. So if you go back and watch it now, you're going to be like, it's like, it's very subtle. You don't really pay attention to it, but if you really do, you're like, wow, this is just dark. This is not good
Pinocchio's
at all.
a dark movie.
I couldn't watch that as a kid. It depressed me. That and Dumbo. Could not watch those two.
Oh, Dumbo was depressing.
Oh, yeah. Dumbo was sad, It was like,
but I watched Fox and the Hound Dog.
Man, Disney
not the Fox and the Hound. That's like a tearjerker.
I would willingly watch
when
that.
the old lady leaves behind, leaves them behind.
That song pulls at your heartstrings.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm getting attacked again.
But the main thing is that we're all telling people this because in 2027, at the end, we are going to go with the independent journalists and try to go to San Francisco and just ask
we're gonna try to have a group of investigators come with us and kind of like bombard them.
And we may or may not might go to the Bohemian Grove. We got some daredevils in our community that are willing to join us. Hashtag Lindsay.
Yeah. You're not supposed to tell the story yet. You gotta wait. You gotta be surprised.
Right.
Yeah.
They're already tapping my phone. It's okay. They already know what I'm up to.
Yeah,
this
crazy.
is scary times though, right? When you see everything that's going on, just the people that are being, who are leaving their positions and posts, and politicians getting arrested in other countries, and it's just nuts.
Or Prince Andrew got removed from his royalty.
Yeah, his brother, and he got arrested too, but he didn't get arrested for any of the.
Right,
it was something else. He shared sensitive information.
Right.
That was you wouldn't, in reference to their country or stuff as far as defense and all that go, I believe.
Yeah. What about
it was just the whole thing.
All the celebrities too that have been fleeing the country too.
People are fleeing?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Leonardo DiCaprio fled after the Epstein files.
Well, he was definitely a child that got abused. He was not saying it's he was sexually assaulted
when he was a kid.
Yeah, so
child actor.
He just kind of went into the cycle.
What's her name? The one that plays Dory.
Ellen.
Yeah,
she heard that too.
She fled too. There's actually coming out that people theorize that she killed her first wife and her publicist or an agent or something because they found out that she was eating babies and stuff. That's what she's being accused of.
I heard stuff like that a while ago. Yeah.
But there's really no any proof of it, though, right? But she did flee the country, though.
But the problem is that I was hearing stuff about that years ago with Ellen, like probably back in 2019. And I was like, yeah, right. And now hearing all this stuff with all the Epstein stuff, and I'm like,
yeah.
What about was it
Yeah.
Wayfair? Wayfair?
Yeah,
Remember that?
Yes.
that was shady
Oh yeah,
as
yeah.
hell.
The furniture store. Yeah, the furniture like
Yeah.
online. Yeah.
They were saying like
Funny,
names of
What about
missing
Wayfair?
kids and
Would you guys
stuff.
hear that one?
Yeah, when you order
Oh,
certain things
yeah,
on
so-
Wayfair, that it was like, you were getting, people, kids or whatever.
Oh,
you know,
get the
Yeah,
friggin-
because it was like ridiculously priced. It was like
Right.
the
Yeah.
things were like abnormally priced.
Like
The-
a
why is that
couch
furniture
for
set-
like 150,000 and it's named Michelle.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And they were being named
Right.
after missing
Yeah.
children, first and last name. I'm like,
Right.
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is-
Bro.
That's
Yeah.
nuts.
Yeah, it was crazy.
That's right. I remember hearing about that. I remember hearing
Yeah.
about that.
And then it-
I don't know.
then
I
it
completely forgot
disappeared.
about
And it's like
Yeah.
done.
Yeah. Yep. Dude, it's crazy
Yeah.
because you think about all the movies that we've seen, you hear about these, I'm not going to say fraternities, just the secret clubs, because, you had the movie The Skulls and,
Oh, like the
things
Masons
like that.
and
The
all
Masons,
that.
like, just all those elite groups, clubs, whatever you want to
Some
call them.
scandal
And there's
on
always
behind
some
that, right?
crazy undercover stuff. Be that one, few people that make it out, that run. And they get out and they start talking about it, and then you never hear from those people again, or they're discredited in some way, shape,
Right.
or form.
Yeah.
No, what are you talking about? You were a crackhead, so you don't know what you're talking about. You know what I mean? Shit like
It's
that.
Like Michael
now
Jackson.
everything-
That's sad.
Well, you know what I heard about
Yes.
Michael Jackson? I heard the opposite now.
Yeah.
Check
Right.
that- I heard that he really wasn't someone who was
Molesting
had
kids.
doing
Right.
anything to children.
Right.
But he was
Oh.
actually, the reason he had Never Neverland was to protect them
Right.
from
Yes.
going to the island
Yep.
and
He was
things
trying
like
to
that.
save
And he
them.
saved a couple of people, like Macaulay Culkin, I
Right.
believe it was one
That's
of
what-
them.
Yeah. And
that's
that's why.
the
Spears?
theory. That's
Right.
the rumor that's going around.
Yeah, and a lot of those people, like Macaulay Culkin, swear up and down that he never
Never did anything.
harmed
Man.
them, never he did anything inappropriate with them.
Yep.
You know,
That-
And that makes so
other
much
than
sense
him
to
just
me.
being like an adult child.
Well,
You know,
that-
like yeah, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that makes so much sense to me because he had a rough childhood. He didn't have a childhood. So when you see other kids being abused, you're going to step in. You're going to want to protect them because you
Yeah,
empathize
yeah,
with
yeah.
them. So that
Yeah,
stuff was
for-
hard to take in.
Yeah. It's just so crazy, man.
Do you remember that phone call that Michael? It's on social media. You hear Michael Jackson talking to someone on the phone. I don't know if it's Jeffrey Epstein or not. He's
Mhm.
saying, "I'm not safe. I think people are looking to get me."
Mhm.
Mike Jackson, you could hear it in his voice. He was terrified
Right.
that something was going to happen to him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then now you rethink everything, and you're
Yeah.
like, "Wait a minute, okay, maybe that's."
Did he-
So
did
now
And
he
you
you don't.
wonder if the
overdose?
celebrity death was really
He overdosed and
What you
was in medical care, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So that's what they say, that doctor that he had
something.
was really, working through Epstein and them,
Yeah.
through the elites, whatever,
Right.
and that they
Mhm.
poisoned him.
Well, they gave him too much of the.
But that was on
propofol-
purpose. right.
Thank you.
Yeah. And that's what that
Yeah.
was.
Wow.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Like
It's-
what's
We don't
scary
even
though
get
too.
that
Think about it.
Right. Go ahead. Say again. You know what?
I was going to say, we don't really use that medication for humans, right? That's like an animal medication. I'm in the vet field.
Right.
So, that's really
Yeah.
weird to me. That is not a commonly human medication. That's an animal medication,
Mhm.
animal sedative.
Really, I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
That's
I
what
know
it
it's a
was.
sedative, but I didn't know if it was animals, not
Oh,
for
yeah.
humans. I didn't know that. Part.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah. That's what we're saying. There's so much, these elite.
How
But-
far
and-
back
but
is
you know
this
what?
going?
Oh,
Think about
bro,
it at the beginning,
forever.
for however long this has been going. This had to be
Forever.
going on for centuries.
Yeah. Easy.
Past
Since the
Epstein,
beginning.
like
Yeah.
he's just the newest caretaker of the
I
situation.
think Shirley Temple was
Right.
probably one of the
Yeah.
first victims.
Yeah, you're right. That's the best way to put it.
Right. I heard that too about Shirley Temple.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know
Mhm.
that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Those
They had
guys
a
were
lot of
close
them.
with her.
How about the little rascal?
Yeah. Well, no, I'm not gonna say
I hope the little rascal-
but,
That's the
little rascals.
Dang, that's dark.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for real. Yeah.
Well,
No, it was just
hearing
so
what
many
happens with
people.
Nickelodeon, all that shit.
Oh, Quiet on Set.
Right.
That ruined my childhood.
Yes. Man, listen, that wasn't even my childhood, and I felt bad. I was like, oh, shit, I didn't pay any attention to that, My
No.
kids
Yeah.
watched Nickelodeon and, stuff like that. I was like,
What about the SpongeBob theory,
but
where
dude,
the bikini bottom looks like almost like Epstein Island?
but yeah,
It has
What?
pretty much
was
the
just-
same shape. Yeah,
Yeah.
There was a thing on social media about that. I was like,
yeah,
this shit's
They
getting
were trying to say
going out of
SpongeBob
control,
was
man.
made for Epstein kids. That the
Right.
show was
Wow.
made
Yeah.
for them.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Love SpongeBob.
Yeah.
I know what the fuck.
I wasn't that much of a fan.
Rocco's Modern
It's
Life
dark.
is OG.
There's a lot of
It is dark.
Oh,
Yeah, Rocco Modern Life. Yeah, another one.
That show. That's another show.
Yeah.
Like you go back and watch it now, and you're like, "Well, what were we watching?"
Yeah, what the hell?
He always ended up. He always ended up in that. He always ended up in that really heavy lady's butt, and she'd be like, "How dare you?"
Yeah.
Do you remember that? Always. I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah.
And then you had Mr. and Mrs. Big Head.
Yeah,
yeah. Great.
Yeah.
Those two were funny.
No, but although think about it, we're making light of it, because it's a heavy conversation. You know what I'm saying? So, I appreciate that.
It's
we're trying to
on all
but
levels.
It's just
man.
like, just all those things. And I'm not gonna lie, bro. I wasn't taken away from anybody who's, who were victims. My thing was I didn't think it was as severe. We spoke on this, Luke.
Yeah.
Tom, I didn't think it was as crazy, as heavy, as deep as it was. Like, I'm thinking everything that's being said sounded like something out of a movie.
Right.
Like the human sacrifices, the torture to what it was. Like, I'm like, no way, dude. Like, that's what horror movies, what these super, like, Hallmark Channel movies are made of. This is like just all the craziness that just was in a movie. In real life, I'm still bugging out from it. I'm like,
it sounds like you're reading a movie. It doesn't sound like real life. You're like
the Purge,
can't
like
be
the
real.
Purge or something.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, when it does drop, when everything drops and everything comes out, because it's going to happen, because it's just little by little, everything is leaking out. It's just containing itself for the moment. But at some point, it's just going to, and when it does, people are going to be like dumbfounded because there's no way your mind's going to be able to wrap around it. You know what I mean?
There's going to be people who deny it. There's a lot of people who are going to be.
But I'm saying just in general, just the way when you find out actually what was going on and who was involved and everything, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be nuts.
Yeah.
Don't we also think it's interesting that just recently they started leaking the Bohemian members' names as well?
Yeah.
Why did they start doing that?
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's Google, ChatGPT told me that it couldn't give me the names of the members a month ago, but it said that they were members that shared with the Epstein, that they have members that are in both.
It makes sense. I mean,
they're all
political parties.
And I wouldn't be surprised if we see like almost a macro version of like the Me Too movement, where you're going to start seeing all these elite clubs start to start with the Epstein Island, like you guys are mentioning the Bohemian Club, and all these other elite clubs all over the world are going to start getting, like, people are going to start talking about them. I have a feeling this is going to, like, a domino effect.
Yeah. But there has to be justice, though. Well, they can't just turn around and yell out a bunch of names. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, not so much here, but in European countries, it's happening.
Well, I'm saying it just needs to be across the board. Like, it has to be everywhere. Yeah. You know what I say? Because, I mean, think about it. Here you go, Mina, you thought the Bohemian Club is cool. You're saying that the Bohemian Club called you. Think of like how many other girls just went and knocked her 5 times.
Yes, and that's why I came out with it, because I'm like, okay, this is the time with the Epstein thing. I was like, once I saw that video with the boxer, I was like, okay, there's something deeper with this. Mm-hmm. I said this just in case other women have been coming up to me. People, like you said, in Europe as well, that there's other elites that are doing this in Europe. So it's wild. Yeah. Some of them actually went through the sexual essay and then are telling me everything.
Well, I appreciate you coming on and talking about it. I'll tell you that, that is super brave. So thank you much for sharing, because, this will help other people, other girls. It'll help them, like, be vigilant. You know what I'm saying? It'll help them,
right?
Keep your head on a swivel. I tell my daughters that. Keep your head on a swivel. Right. Don't trust anybody. You put a drink down somewhere. I don't care if it's water. You put a drink down and you walk away, get a new one. Get a new one.
I tell my wife that when she's walking to the car. I'm like, make sure you're checking your surroundings. Mm-hmm. Don't just put something on top of the car and leave it there. Just get in the car and lock the door and do your shit.
Also, check your car and make sure it's not tagged, because that's another thing that these traffickers are doing. They'll put like a zip tie on your handle, or they'll put like a piece of tape on your door handle, so they know like that someone is or has been out to a club for a long time, like someone left to go to a club or a bar, that they come back and it's someone that like say a woman who's alone. So they tag the car with something. People can come back, and when they see the person driving with the tag on a few blocks down, they know to follow that car.
Right.
Yeah.
They do that a
There's
lot at
couple of things I
Walmart
heard.
parking lots.
They lift the windshield wipers too, so the person has to get back out of the car and push them down.
Snatch them.
I'm sorry, but did music start playing in our room?
Yeah, music just started playing in our room.
I
I don't know
thought that was me. I'm looking at Lou. I thought it was Lou's phone.
No,
it's my phone.
It's playing country.
Okay, I'm gonna change that. I don't know who turned that on.
We don't listen to country.
Well, I don't know how many ghosts you guys attract bringing home from these investigations. Maybe they flipped on the radio and want to listen to some country music.
What was it playing out of?
They were country music fans, you know?
It was playing out of the Google speaker.
Whoa. See?
What was it playing? I didn't hear that.
The music was playing on the speaker, Tom.
Wow.
Yeah, you're supposed to say like, hey, G, and then ask it to do whatever. We never said, hey.
And it's just you and me in the house. You guys heard the music.
Yeah.
It's real. It
Yes.
happened.
They have horrible taste.
They like country music.
Bad song.
Like I said, like I was saying to Nick when you stepped away, I said maybe you guys attracted a ghost back, followed you home, and it was they happened to like country music. I want to listen to.
Oh, the bar. The bar was the last place we went to.
Yeah, we did the Golden Gopher. It's the oldest bar in LA, still running.
So maybe that was
cool.
the
Then
one.
that's probably what I said. I said when you go to the bar, you don't, I tell my daughters to leave their drink. Don't, pick it up and drink out of it. That might have been what triggered.
Oh shit.
Yeah, but he said he has to say a certain thing to it to get it to go on.
Well, no, he said that it was.
Oh, is that Flaker?
We brought her to the bar.
Yeah, see?
Oh, snap.
If there's a spirit here, can you ring that bell?
Wait, let me turn it back on. I want to turn it back on.
Okay.
All right.
We'll just
Here we
see.
go.
We'll see.
Go ahead and ring that if
Here
you
we
want
go.
to.
If someone's here with us, ring that bell.
Oh, it just rang.
This is fucking right.
That's nuts. Oh my!
Ring the bell thing.
Hey, can you ring it one more
Didn't
time,
even
please?
hesitate.
What we have for tonight?
Yeah, right. You got to go by.
Can you ring it one
You
more
guys are
time?
awesome, man.
You shy.
We put her.
Yeah. It's like, no, now everybody's watching.
Yeah.
It's no fun.
Wow, that was
Stage fright.
that was an instant response.
That was.
Yeah.
Y'all saw it today.
That's awesome. Yes, we
Yeah,
can.
dude. Live.
I love the stuff you guys put out. Your videos are really good.
Thank
You guys
thank
do a
you.
great job on your videos.
Yeah,
Thank
for
you.
Thank you.
sure.
That's this one right here.
I
Yeah.
killed myself.
The
Do you know
creative.
that she does all the editing on her phone?
Tom's
Wow,
the same
Tom
way.
does the same thing.
Yeah. I do
Same
it all on my phone. The
Yeah.
only editing I don't do on my phone is the long format video. But like all the shorts, I do it all on my phone.
Mm-hmm.
And
See?
like
Well-
I'll do some of the editing for the long video, but mainly the shorts. Yeah.
Okay. What do you
But she
use?
does. You do it.
I use Opus Clip and CapCut.
CapCut. Okay.
People have been recommending CapCut to me. I've been using Splice.
Slice,
Yeah. Yeah. You guys, you're good.
Yeah.
Because I look at, I love watching it, and some of the stuff you do, and it's like, oh, I would love to be there right now, just sitting with them and that.
Thank you.
We'll have to come
not
visit you
respond.
guys and drag you to something. Mess it up.
I know we were
yeah.
talking. We were
Yeah, let's go.
saying like maybe you go back to Sleepy Hollow or something, or the Jersey Devil.
Oh, the Jersey Devil.
Yeah. Yeah.
On the Pine Barrens.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
That too.
Appalachian Mountains.
Yep.
We'll do it.
Ooh.
Yeah. Well, there's also Pine Bush for
What?
the aliens and Bigfoot.
Oh shit. That sounds fun.
You know what would be cool to go to? But I don't know how accessible it is. It's in Pennsylvania. It's that town where like the coal caught fire underground.
Yeah.
and it's
Oh,
just smoldering
Centralia
for
or something
years.
like that.
Centralia.
Yeah. Centralia.
Yeah.
We were gonna go there at one point when we were in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Actually, I would love to go there. That's where they got the inspiration for Silent Hill.
Yes, that's right. I forgot about that. That was a cool flick too, but
And the church too. Isn't
Yeah.
didn't they recreate the church from that town in Silent Hill?
Mhm.
Yeah.
see.
Because the church is the only
Yeah, there's
building that's
definitely gonna
really
be some-
supported.
Yeah, see.
Oh, yeah. No,
I'm
that'd be
telling you,
fun.
man.
That'd be actually
That-
really fun.
Yeah. That would be kind of groovy. I'm not going to tell you different. That would be kind of cool. I'm down
I
for
know
that.
it's just
What-
hard to
yeah.
get in certain spots. You gotta find some locals that know the ways in.
We actually
Bro,
do. We actually do.
Yeah,
There
we
you
have
go.
a friend
That's what
that
I,
goes
you
there
know. I was
often.
just gonna say that.
That's
I was just gonna say when you guys do a lot of this stuff, I'm sure you gotta have somebody who can get you, who can kind of get you in or tell you where to go or the right way to go. Because that's always the tricky part. Even with like urban exploring and all that. Like, I know when you watch some of these videos, you're like, oh, they just went in, but like there's a lot more to it. I'm sure you got to know what entrance to go in. When there's a shift change.
That's funny you say that. We're gonna go to a abandoned hospital
on a military base,
and Jared from Jared Paranormal. He's gonna show us the way, and he has like the schedule of everything.
Yeah, he knows where to park. He knows where to go.
He knows all the security cameras.
That's great.
We may have to make a trip to go out to them one time.
Yo, dude. Listen.
You guys should. There's a lot of fun stuff out here too.
Yeah.
Universal.
Yeah. No.
Knott's Berry Farm, haunted theme park.
Yeah, that I want to go to. I want to go to the haunted theme park. That I wanted to do.
Yeah.
Well, they do that history.
Does Universal do something in October?
They do.
They do something at Universal in October. Yeah,
they do. Halloween Horror Nights. It's actually pretty fun. And there's also Knott's Scary Farm, and they have like shitload of mazes and scare zones. That one's fun.
I like it more than Universal.
Yeah, because they have an old school ghost town there, like an actual like ghost town within the theme park. It's so freaking cool.
Really,
that's cool. And what place is that? Did you say?
Knott's Berry Farm.
Very cool.
Yeah,
that's where
check that out.
Where they invented boysenberries.
Boysenberry. That's life.
Wasn't that in Willy Wonka?
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
Willy Wonka.
That's the snozberries.
Snozberries. Tastes like snozberries.
That just makes me think of
whoever had a snozberry. Yeah.
I love that movie.
Eats the whole bag of mushrooms.
Great movie. My son thinks it's a
You're
creepy
freaking out,
movie
man.
Matt.
Yeah, right, meow.
All three of them. Yeah.
Littering end.
No, all three of those movies were kind of like right. That is hilarious. That was on
screen. We gotta hang out. We would have a good time together.
Oh hell yeah!
Yes, we would.
Absolutely.
Definitely. Yes.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
When I wanted to share something with you guys. When we first started our podcast, I went to a ghost investigation at the museum, the Columns Museum in Pike County, and in there they have the flag. It's like a sash, really, from when Abraham Lincoln was assassinated, and his blood is on it, and they have it, and they display it in a case inside there.
That's morbid.
So they were taking people in groups. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And they were taking people in groups. So there was a couple. We were in one room. We made kind of contact. The what's that little machine you guys use?
The voice box.
Yeah. Yes.
Like this thing.
And then they had one of my friends put on
in the back.
What's that?
Like that one, the light that's behind them.
Yes, absolutely. And a friend of mine had. Yeah. They say, hey, can you put the headphones on and we'll write down whatever it is that you say, whatever you hear. We're going to ask questions. And he was answering them. Yes, no, go away, just things like that. It was weird. So every time they would ask him something, he would say something on the headphones because he couldn't hear what she was saying.
Right.
It was just responding back. So it was my first investigator. Full Moon Paranormal is who we went with. They were really good. They do a lot of stuff up there too. That's like somebody you want to get in touch with me if you ever come up this way. Because they work with a bunch of other paranormal investigators as well.
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
they're really good.
I'll reach out to them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, the Estes Method, that's freaky.
Yeah, that's a good one for the first time. Like, honestly, like, we'll use the same method when we do investigations, too.
Right.
I'd like to do that once where I'm on where I can wear the headphones.
Right.
I would like to do that.
Yeah.
It is
and just be able
craziest. Like, you get the most, like, intelligent responses, which is so fun.
Yeah, sometimes he likes to flash a colored light behind me when I have blindfold and headphones on.
Just to see if it responds with intelligence.
I got the color right.
Yeah.
It's weird. I just said blue. Wow. I didn't know he was asking, hey, what color am I flashing behind you? I had no idea they were doing that.
Just to see if the spirit with us is someone really knowing how to communicate and not just something that's just repeating like a residual type of energy.
Yeah, the residual ghosts. Yeah.
Yeah. Just to see if they're intelligent.
And not only hearing, but he's seeing it.
Right. Yeah. Dude, yeah. Well, I mean, I've seen it because I watch enough ghost shows. I watch every single one.
I watch
pretty much.
it
So, I know exactly what you guys are talking about and whatnot. You know, I'm like, sometimes I'm like, yeah, see, I wouldn't go that far. Like when they antagonize the ghost, I'm like, yeah, no, man. Yeah, I'm like, no, be nice, because next thing you know, you're getting hit with a rock or something.
Something, yeah. Something's flying out. Get out of here.
Yeah, I need you walking, Yeah.
But everyone needs a van man. So you could just sit there in the van and just have it running just in case we need to make it go.
Right?
No?
Let's go. Listen,
Kenny's the one you want driving
yeah,
too.
you want
trust
me to drive. Yeah.
You want him to
you
drive.
could be like either Whistler for Blade or what's Punisher's guy's name? Like he has like Heck or what? He has a funny name like that.
Well, I was thinking more of Baby Driver.
Baby Driver.
Yeah, because I'm out of there, buddy. What? In reverse, in the little Hyundai Accord.
Right.
We are out of there.
Absolutely. Wow.
Yeah, you definitely would. That would totally be Kenny.
Yeah. Put the music on. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let's go.
Well, just be like, shit, Kenny.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, it happened.
Just see the car come drifting around the corner.
Yeah. Doors already open. You guys just gotta sit down and you're in the car
Get
already.
to the chopper.
Yeah.
No, he's so good that the doors open and we just like slide into the seat.
Yeah.
Just fall into the seat and the door closes.
Yeah.
Do it, Tom. Do it.
Show off.
That.
Yeah, no. I can't drive the chopper though, Lou. Sorry.
Yeah, I know.
I can't fly the chopper.
Get to the chopper. Yeah, come on, do it now.
Did you guys ever watch the Mad TV Arnold Schwarzenegger edition?
Will Sasso's the best.
Oh my God.
Golden age right there.
Yeah. He still does the Arnold. Now he does the old Arnold voice. So he's like, yeah, I got 2 donkeys. Because
we
some
got
video, he's got like farm animals and shit in his house. It's funny.
Yeah, he does. I like the one
have to get out to you guys
for sure, man. To hang out with you guys would be a blast.
We'll have a good time.
No doubt.
We'll have a good time.
A narration of a bumblebee. The bumblebee.
Oh,
yeah.
Getting nectar for his tummy.
Yeah.
It was great. I can't do him at all. But it was so hysterical. This comedian was dead on with his accent.
That's freaking great, man. I love it.
National Geographic video.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of comedians, we might be doing a investigation at a cannabis store. It's like their home office, but they're like a corporate business. So they put together like comedy shows and stuff like that, like Eric Andre and a bunch of other like comedians. And I actually reached out to one of the comedians on the set, and she is down to do an investigation with us and do a collaboration with the cannabis shop and just like have a whole 420 special.
That's the whole thing. It'll be a 420 special episode, but we're going to get super freaking lit. Awesome. We're going to get so baked right before the investigation. Like red-eyed baked.
Can I come?
Yes.
Yeah. When is it?
I wish I was closer. I'd be there
right now.
We'll book the flight.
You're speaking my language. So
just like on camera, like, what are we supposed to do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you hear that?
Did you hear that? That's you, man.
Yeah, right. Yeah, for real. What was that? Yeah. Yeah. It's like, Nick, you're making the noise. It's your foot. Well, it's you, Nick. No, it's not me. Yeah, exactly.
Did you hear that? Somebody sounded like they were pulling on the bum.
We usually enjoy a nice sativa before the podcast.
Starts up,
Yeah. Gotta
get tuned up a little bit
after the podcast.
Yeah.
There you go.
Too.
Yeah, get a new pen.
There you go.
Very cool. That is
that's
funny.
Great. No, but it's going to be awesome. Listen, you guys are obviously going to take video of that, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be fun.
We're just kind of working out the bumps with their marketing team because they have to have security on site at all times. So they're trying to figure out how they can delegate like security and have a couple employees to be on site. So like the business is secure, but then trying to figure out like, okay, how do we pay the employees? It's after hours. They're trying to figure all that out right now.
All right, cool. I hope it works out for you guys. That's good.
That's going to be a good show.
Yeah, definitely something to look forward to for sure. What do you guys got coming up now? Anything coming up?
Well, we were going to investigate Mexico, but the whole thing with the cartel right now, we're putting that for later this year. We were going to do Island of the Dolls with the other team. And that's the thing. The real island is under cartel territory. So we're probably going to hold off on that one. So we're going to make a spontaneous trip to Canada.
Yeah, we have some flight miles. Like
a round trip is like $80 for us.
Oh, nice. That's great.
That's awesome.
That is freaking great. That is
So
great.
what part of Canada
is
you going to?
Vancouver.
Nice.
Yeah, supposedly there's some few haunted locations out there, so we're like, why not? Let's just go check it out.
And then I will be filming as Betty Boop in a horror movie. So I'm going to be a killer Betty Boop. It's going to be fun. So that's filming.
That's so cool. That is so awesome.
Thank you. Can't wait to kill people.
You gotta let us know when it's out so we can.
Definitely. Yeah. Our friend Jody over in Alabama, he's the one making the film. He's the one that hired us to be in that clown movie that we got killed by clowns. So
this one's going to be fun.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
The money is going to go to a new camera.
There you go. There you go.
Leveling up.
Only new equipment.
That's what we did.
That is awesome.
Did you guys just hear something again? I thought they said they heard something. I was like, what?
Oh, okay. I was like listening.
Oh, no. Are you speaking?
So we did bring her back. We did bring her back from Asia, too. So she's an actual antique from Japan.
Yeah. I'm going to grab you. I'm sorry. But yeah, she's actually, she's secondhand. And
oh, wow.
Yeah, this is real hair, too, by the way.
Is?
Yeah, they put the real hair on them.
Really?
It's like touching that.
Yeah. It's just a little girl's hair.
Just a little girl's hair.
Uh-huh.
It's a dead little girl's hair.
It's
okay.
Little girl's hair.
Oh my gosh, she's probably is.
I mean, she wasn't dead when they put it on, but yeah.
I mean, was she alive?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Did they break
if it's old enough, she's probably
Please tell me
she wasn't dead when they took the hair.
You know what, guys?
I hope
I didn't make that joke. They did. Tom and Louis.
I'm more. I'm dark.
nervous.
I just can't help it.
That's okay. It's acceptable. We're very
dark humor, dark.
Yeah, for sure. That is too freaking funny,
I have to
funny,
watch
man.
myself with that. I actually told Nick, because we're part of the horror and the paranormal community, there is differences between the two. I feel like the paranormal is a little more conservative. Like, they're like, if you do something that's a trigger or something that's like, oh, like, I'm going to start playing death tapes at this location, everyone is like, how dare you? But like the horror community, you're so desensitized.
Give us blood.
Like we're such nice community, such loving people, but we get all that craziness out when we watch those slasher films, So we're not PC most of the time about this stuff.
I know, it's like, do you want to fall asleep watching The Human Centipede tonight?
Exactly. So I told Nick, I'm like, one of these days, the paranormal community is going to like ask me like, hey, you're not that, sensitive. And I'm going to be like, yeah, I'm part of the horror community. Like, that's how we are.
We're here to be real.
Yeah, we're kind of out there.
Yeah.
I love it. I love how you got like the whole crossover thing going. It's so
exactly.
cool.
Which is great though. That's
the best.
Yeah.
I wish you guys were closer. We're throwing a birthday party.
Yeah.
He's May 13th. I'm May 23rd. I wish you guys were here because we would invite you. It's going to be paranormal and horror community.
Merging is
I'm making them come together.
23rd. It's only 2 months away.
I would definitely go if I was
What
closer.
day is it?
For sure.
We should see if any of our friends want to dance.
Want to dance?
For burlesque. That'd be fun.
Oh, yeah, we know some burlesque dancers.
Yeah, have some burlesque dancers.
Very cool.
Because they dress in
awesome.
horror themed usually.
Yeah.
Oh,
Daddy Longlegs.
That's really cool.
Leatherface, right?
She did Leatherface and Nosferatu. She made Nosferatu sexy.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Cool. That must have been interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, she had like a boa made of rats. She was like twirling it around. Yeah.
Oh. See, that's gotta be crazy.
Oh my God.
See, we're a bunch of weirdos. I love it.
Like the other day, he was like, you know your stripper friend? And I was like, which one? Like I've never been a stripper, but for some reason I have multiple stripper friends now. You gotta be more specific.
Which one? That is hilarious.
Yeah. That's funny.
That is great. Yeah, I think my son Jason would dig it.
I would go. I mean, you said in May, right?
Yeah.
So Friday or Saturday?
Probably be a Saturday. It's probably going to be closer to her birthday because it's like the weekend.
Oh, yeah. Mine is the weekend.
Yeah.
Lou's like, I'm going to go.
Middle of the week.
Yeah, Lou's like, I'm going to go book
We should go, man.
Yeah.
We should go.
We're going to have it at Slasher World.
We should do it.
Right?
Yeah, Slasher World. It's going to be in Hollywood. It's a place called Slasher World. It's like a horror themed place with a bunch of photo op. There's like a a horror VHS like facade in the back where it's like Blockbuster, but a bunch of horror movies everywhere.
We're thinking of doing Mexican food from our favorite taqueria and, having maybe vendors sell their stuff there.
We've met a vendor that makes horror-themed cakes.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
And,
That's awesome.
We're going to see if any of the people that do scare acting want to come in costumes, too.
Which they probably will.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Clowns and all ghouls. Clowns and ghouls.
Yeah.
And my mom's boyfriend is a DJ. I got to find a way to get him down here.
Yeah.
That's right. You got to recruit everybody.
Yeah. Yes.
It's going to have a party. You might as well do it right.
Yeah, man.
Get the DJ.
Yeah. That is freaking insane. That is awesome, man. That is so great. I love it.
But we will be planning. We'll be planning about like doing a trip on the East Coast again soon. There's places we do want to go back to, people that we want to see again, and you guys are over there, so we definitely want to meet with you guys. Definitely get some bomb ass food somewhere.
Yeah, Amish food.
Sure.
You guys have good Amish food.
I know, right?
Yeah, right. You gotta find the little
place.
Is big.
Yeah.
There's like an Amish all-you-can-eat buffet that our friend took us to.
Place.
Yo, that was good.
Really?
Yeah, we went there for
PA?
breakfast. Yeah, I think I tagged it somewhere, but like,
what's the name of the place? Stouffer's?
It's in Pennsylvania.
Because
That's a famous place.
That's a famous Amish place in PA. Yeah, I used to go there when I was a kid all the time. Yeah.
Oh, my stomach grumbled.
The food
Oh my god.
is phenomenal.
I think that's what it is. Like, I'll send you guys like the drop pin to it. But like, oh my god, I would eat there every day. I'll be so
Food is
fat.
great. They cook
Oh my
so
God.
good, man.
So what's going new with you guys? Anything new?
Oh yes.
Yeah, no, well, now we're starting to do the live thing now. We want to do that a lot. So we want to start getting on that. So we wanted to do it with you guys first.
Yeah.
So, and we keep trying to get the content out there and doing it. So I think the more I think we should do like some crossover stuff too. Like,
definitely
hang out with you guys and do that and figure that out a little bit more here too. So we get more into it. But we're getting there. YouTube's helping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope.
If we could go do a live, but we take you guys to a haunted location
While they're
they're doing it live, like
right now,
like right now, we should be in like the Skate Dam or something messed up,
or Suicide Bridge.
Yeah,
Absolutely, that'd be fantastic.
Yeah, but that's when you get most of the activity when you're doing it live.
Right.
When you do the live, things I've seen on TV, I see more activity when it's
right,
hands down. Like with you guys right now, the bell ringing. Like
it's been really quiet, by the way.
It's been flickering. She's there.
Is it off?
Well, you know why? Because she's sitting there and she's in the shot. You know what I mean? So she's all good and she's listening to what's going on.
She's staring at me.
I don't know what turned on the music in the bedroom. So
yeah, that was weird.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that was wild. Because
I like it.
Yeah, I thought it was your phone, Lou.
No, my phone is. I haven't.
Yeah,
on,
but that's what I'm saying. I thought it was just like it was playing, like you didn't close something out, and then it's coming from the headphones over there. Yeah.
It got louder too, I noticed.
That's wild.
Yeah. We had our volume at 3 or something. Yeah, it should not.
The place is haunted. I don't know.
I think we're haunted.
We're haunted. I know these boards are haunted for sure.
Yeah, that is
over at Denny's.
Great, man.
We went to Denny's with another paranormal team, and one of the team members from the other team, Jade, she was like, "What's wrong with your forehead?" And I was like, "What?" And literally a line started peering in the middle of my forehead in front of them. Like, messed up. Yeah. Like
at the Denny's. Oof. At Denny's. You're not getting a tip.
No.
You better leave a tip.
You should have went to IHOP.
We make it a custom to eat at Denny's after investigations now.
That's what it is then. See? They want to go to IHOP. The ones that followed you out of there, they want to go to IHOP. They don't want to do Denny's.
Exactly.
Yeah. Did the light just go out over there by you guys?
Yeah, the light just died right now.
It was fully charged too. That's another thing. They drain our equipment.
Right.
Yeah. See?
Yep.
Same.
You guys are
that's
seeing
for them
it
to tell
live.
us time to say goodnight. Yeah, well, let's just say, all right, it's enough, guys.
I guess it's time
enough conversation. The party's over. Say goodnight.
Yeah.
That is funny. But yes, we appreciate you guys being on. Yeah. No, but real, thank you guys for being on. I appreciate you guys being here with us. Thank you for sharing again with the Bohemian Club stuff. And
thank you.
Yeah, thank you guys for having us.
If we go missing, you know who did it.
Oh, yeah. Listen, honestly, I
We'll
got a
come
whole list
looking
of
for
people.
you.
Yeah, we'll come get
We're
you.
looking for you.
I'll drive.
I feel so loved that you're not the only ones who said that. I have like a team of people that would come searching for me. Thank you.
We'll share our
Oh, yeah.
location.
Yes, you gotta. Yes, gotta.
Thank
Too
you so
much.
much for
But
having
yes,
us, you
appreciate
guys.
you.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Of course.
Every time, anytime, you let us know too, man. We'll
if
make
you guys are doing something live and you want to invite us, we're there. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
No, that actually sounds like a lot of fun. We should do that, definitely.
Absolutely.
Excellent.
Thank you.
All right. So thank y'all for listening, watching, subscribe, all that good stuff. Love, peace, and hair grease.
Live long and prosper.
And keep on spoken.
Yeah.
Did you?
That one was
Did you
for.
stop recording? Okay.